I'd like to welcome everyone to Driver the Wedge. This will be a social media platform that will be created to introduce a multitude of people to the game of golf and the microcosm that golf has in life. The goal is to outline and detail golf's unique properties related to ethnicity, culture, and other demographics that may exist. I came up with the name Driver the Wedge because for those who play and for those who are going to be new, introduced to the game, I like to believe that every golfer's goal is to go from the driver to the wedge, which entails that you hit a pretty good shot off the tee and you got a short iron and you're dotting I's trying to get close to the pin. But there's also like a microcosm in life as well, because when you think about the driver and the wedge, the driver is the longest club in the bag. It's the most powerful club, and it's typically the one that goes the distance. Well, it's designed to go the furthest because it's the longest, biggest club. But that may not always happen. Us golfers know how that can be sometimes. But then you have the wedge, which is the shortest club in the bag that we play with, and it's designed to be a finesse club. So I like to think of that microcosm in life. The driver and the wedge is like power and finesse in life. Sometime in life you need a little bit of power, and sometime in life you need a little bit of finesse. It all depends on what the situation and circumstances are. And golf is the same way. So that's how I came up with the name, the Driver to the Wedge. Driver to Wedge. If other people who may be listening or viewing this have a different opinion about it, then come on, you can share with us, put it in the comments, and let's go back and forth and learn something from each other. The goal of the additional goal of Driver the Wedge is to also expand the knowledge base in terms of the etiquette of golf, the rules of the game, equipment, game improvement, and the social, economic, and geographical networking that golf has provided or that does provide everyone who plays the game. It's the one sport that you can go out on a Saturday morning by yourself, and next thing you know, you may meet 3 or 4 guys that you have friends for life, and that was not your intention. It's a game that brings us all together. And I find it to be extremely rewarding, extremely fruitful, and at times somewhat frustrating as well. But that's par for the course. So what I would also like to invite everyone who's listening and watching this program to also share feedback. Let's get very extremely interactive with each other. Let's utilize this platform, this channel, this site to expand our camaraderie, our fellowship, our sportsmanship, and our own individual growth, because that's what the goal is to do. The game can take you all around the world, physically as well as mentally and emotionally, right where you're standing, especially after a good or bad shot. We know that. So let's grow this channel. Let's talk about some of the things that golf has afforded us. Let's utilize this platform and this concept to introduce people to the game, help each other get better, give us proper insight and etiquette in terms of how the game is played, how it should be played, and the fun parts of the game. And on the other side of the coin, let's help each other through the frustrations that this game can cause. So, let me give you some insight about myself. My name is Deval Coleman, and I've been playing golf a little over 10 years. And I like to say, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to, male or female, when you get bit by the golf bug, it's nothing like it, other than probably being in love. But the golf bug bit me, I want to say close to about 10 years ago, and I've just been enthused with the game ever since. Probably play about 2 or 3 times a week. Practice a little bit more than that, because I did hear a good sound of advice that say, I think it was Hank Haney, and he said it's the 85-25, the 80-20 rule, if I'm not mistaken. And he said that you should practice 80% of the time and play 20% of the time, so that you can enjoy the 20% of the time when you do play, instead of doing it reverse. When I first came into the game, all I wanted to do was go out on the course. I wanted to see the ball fly. I wanted to challenge it. But there was things that I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to hit the ball consistently. I didn't have a pre-shot routine. My equipment wasn't fitted to me. So there was a lot of things that, when I decided to reverse the percentage and practice more than I played, then when I got out on the course, I had a better idea of what I was doing. So the game became more fun. So 80-20 rule. Let's try to all adopt that. Excuse me. So that's what it's all about. I'm a therapist and counselor through education and training, and I'm a golfer. And I tell everyone who I come in contact with, the fun parts about the game is it can be the most exhilarating, frustrating game you ever play. There's nothing like walking up to your ball after hitting a majestic tee shot or a majestic shot, get to your ball and do something with that club and ball that you've never done before, and the ball goes from me to you, just that short of a distance. It can go from being orgasmic to being suicidal from one shot to the next. And I'm pretty sure we all can relate to that. But that's what keeps us coming back. Playing the game, having fun, networking with others, introducing other people to the game, getting better in the process. It's just something that is great. Health, wellness, let's bring it all to the table to discuss. Because the better we get, the more we help each other get better, the more fun the game becomes to all of us involved. As well as there's a social and economic and geographical networking that we can all benefit from. Because like I always say, you could go to a golf course on a Saturday morning and meet 3 people from 3 different disciplines, and you're spending 3 to 4 hours with them. There's no better social networking in-person opportunity than that. I don't know too many other venues or too many other avenues in which we can get together like that for that amount of time and allow us to get to know each other personally, socially, recreationally, physically, and that's can be a great asset. I found it to be an amazing asset. Some of the best people I have in my life, I happen to have met on the golf course in a short amount of time. So I think that's the platform. I think this platform can allow us all to utilize this game and now utilize this platform to expand in those areas. So, and as the famous words of Tiger Woods said, "Hello world, let's make Driver the Wedge a resource and an outlet to grow the game that we love, have fun, improve our fun level in the game that we love, and introduce others to the game that we love." Okay? I look forward to hearing from everyone. I'm going to do my best to create some content, some things that we can discuss, some things that we can talk about. We can call in. We can be extremely interactive with one another. All I ask is that we be respectful and understand that it's about growth and development. Driver the Wedge.